We're back with Jackson, and Brian is in Salt Lake City. And how did you two meet initially?
Oh man, so go back to the fall of 2003, and we're brand new freshmen at Tulane University, and I go to this fraternity party, and I don't know anybody, and I'm trying to make a good impression, and one of the first things that I see when I walk into this party, I'm looking around the room, and I see this cheesy dude with this like blown out New York haircut. He's got a chin strap beard. And it wasn't until about 15 minutes later that I got a better look, and I'm like, no way this guy has a tongue ring. I was wrong.
Let's just make one thing clear. Jackson was wearing a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles hat.
So, it was the early 2000s, you know, there was a lot we didn't know back then. So that's how it all started.
That's how it started, both of you making fun of your outfits,
yep.
and then becoming good friends. And you both attended Tulane the year that Katrina hit New Orleans, right?
We did.
And what a coincidence that I actually spoke at Tulane, and both of you were in the audience both times that the commencement speech and when Clinton and Bush were there, right?
Yep, in the bathrobe.
I showed up, well, they told me you wear robes at graduation, so I wore that.
Yeah.
I love that y'all were there for that.
Yeah, that made a big impression for sure.
Well, I love that you both.
Absolutely.
I love that you both love New Orleans. You love the Saints, and why does Drew Bree mean so much to both of you? I'll ask you, Brian.
I mean, where to begin? Drew Brees was, I mean, he was obviously the leader of the Saints, and he was, powering the Saints to such shocking victories at the time.
Yeah.
But, he was really kind of leading New Orleans in a positive way, and as I'm sure you remember, there wasn't a lot of positivity in the city at all at the time, and he was something that we could all look up to, and you talk to somebody like me about finding positivity in dark times, and Drew Brees was that positivity for the city of New Orleans, I think.
Yeah.
And it quickly escalated to a level of, I would call, worship,
Yeah, well, and the city does worship him. He's a great guy, too. So first, Brian, you surprised Jackson then surprised you, and now I have a surprise for both of you. Drew, are you there?
I'm here.
Hi, Drew.
Makes sense.
How can I be in Brian's hospital room right now and right here at the same time? This is amazing.
I don't know. If you reach over, you could probably scratch his head. Yeah. Or put his thing in his ear. What tiny hands you have, Drew. So, Drew, first of all, I love you. You know how much I love you. How are you feeling? And I need you to play this Sunday. Are you going to play this Sunday?
For you, absolutely.
Okay.
Just for you.
Just for me. No, seriously, how do you think you'll be able to play this Sunday?
Yeah, I do. I'm very confident I will be able to. Practice today, I feel good, so we'll see how it progresses, but there's not anything that's going to keep me off the field this Sunday.
Good. I know that was really tough for you last Sunday to be on the sideline. You were even finishing the huddle with the clap. You were by yourself over on the sideline doing the clap. You know what I mean by that.
I couldn't help myself.
Yeah. So what do you want to say to Drew? Here he is. Right now, he's not a cardboard cutout or anything.
It's been 5 years since that picture was taken at Mardi Gras, and I have never gotten a chance, Drew, to thank you for what you did for me and what Brian did for me on what realistically was probably the worst day of my life. What we were doing and what we were in the middle of and what was up against us. I really didn't know if I was ever going to see another day or if the guys around me who were so important to me were going to see another day. And you did something just like what you do every day for the people of New Orleans. And that's to inspire people. And you inspired me to just show me that somebody out there was thinking about me when they really didn't have to. And that, I can never thank you enough for that. Even now having the opportunity, I can never thank you enough.
Well, Jackson, I appreciate that, but let me tell you right now, you are the true hero, my friend. Everything that you've overcome, the way that you represent our country, the type of friend you are to Brian and so many, you're an inspiration to me as well.
That means the world, man. I don't know what to say.
And Brian, what would you like to say?
I am with Drew 100% on this. Jackson's been a hero to me, and obviously a hero to, many, many others. But also Drew is a hero to many, many others and myself. So everyone here is a hero to me.
And you are a hero to us. Drew, I know you had something you wanted to tell Brian, Drew.
I did, absolutely. Well, Brian, on behalf of, from my wife, Brittany and I, and Ellen and Shutterfly, we understand that you've been kind of testing out this high-tech wheelchair here over the last few weeks. And I wanted to let you know that all of us are going to pitch in, and we want to buy this wheelchair for you. So, here's the check to you, Brian. So you can buy that wheelchair and you can keep that adventure going.
I cannot possibly thank you enough. If I could, I'd be clapping and maybe hugging this little, my other Drew Brees right here. Thank you so much. I cannot thank you enough.
Well, Shutterfly loves helping people like you tell unique stories, and they heard about yours and wanted to help, so we are so happy that we could help with that. And Drew, there's one more thing, right?
Yeah, one more thing. Brian and Jackson, whenever you guys get the chance, we would love to host you down here in New Orleans to a football game, bring you over to the facility, have you come to a practice, show you around, maybe catch some passes, hang out with us, maybe even call a play on game day. I don't know. I think we could talk Sean into that. Whatever you want. We'll make it happen.
Well, Drew, on the day that Brian can be there with me, I promise you I'm there.
All right, Drew. I love you so much. Thank you for doing this. And we'll all be watching you Sunday, and feel better, get better soon. And I love you.
We will. Love you too. Bye, guys.